Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am making roasted praline pecans using just 3 ingredients. You're gonna start off with 2 cups of pecan halves. Then you'll add in half a cup of packed light brown sugar. I'm gonna add a little bit more because I was a little shy of half a cup. There we go, that should do it. The last ingredient you'll need is 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. You guys know I use vegan whipping cream, but you can use regular old dairy if you'd like. Next, you'll gently just combine all of the sugar and the pecans. Make sure they're all nice and coated. You'll want to give the sugar a little bit of time to start to dissolve inside of that whipping cream. Once all the pecan halves are coated with the sugar and the whipping cream, you're going to transfer them onto a baking sheet that's lined with parchment paper. Go ahead and scrape out any of the leftover sugar and whipping cream. The sugar is going to continue to melt as it bakes, and it's also going to make that sugary sweet coating that you want on the pecans. Here's where things get a little tricky when you are roasting nuts. You're going to want to make sure you have your temperature set to low because they cook very quickly, which means they'll burn very quickly. So I like to start mine off at around 250 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll leave them in there for about 10 minutes. Check in on them during that 10-minute mark. Flip them around to make sure that they're still coated evenly and they're also roasting evenly and none of them are beginning to burn. All right, that first 10-minute timer went off, so I'm just tossing these once more. You can see that it's not as liquidy now because the sugar is starting to crystallize. Once you finish recoating them, you want to spread them back out again so they can continue roasting. This also helps ensure that they roast nice and evenly. Again, make sure you spread them out so you don't get large pecan clumps. And then you'll just put them back in the oven for another 10 minutes and check on them once more. I like to use my fork as a really good indicator of whether or not the pecans are roasting appropriately. You can see that the sugar will stick to the fork, and as it cools, that lets me know if the mixture is still too liquidy or if it's actually officially crystallized and it just needs some time to cool before it hardens up. So I keep this little piece right there on the fork, and I'm gonna check it in about 5 minutes, and that'll let me know how close these are to being done. Okay, now you can see that a lot of that liquid is no longer there. The pecans are nice and crystallized, so there's no need to keep them in. I can also check my fork and see that the sugar has crystallized here too. It's nice and firm. I can tap it with my finger and it doesn't stick, so that means these bad boys are ready. I'm gonna let them cool for about 10 minutes. And then it's time to enjoy them.